Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. The world had just come out of war when Christian Dior introduced this fragrance. And the name was a tribute to his sister, who survived a concentration camp. This was never just a perfume. It never has been. Wear it on a first date with someone who needs to take you seriously, at a business dinner where the answer needs to be yes before you even speak, when you're meeting his family for the first time, or in any room where you need to walk in already having won. On the skin, it's velvety, floral, and deep. It doesn't fade, it doesn't shout. It simply stays, like something that was always there. Rose de Grace, peony, musk, and patchouli. This is the perfume of the woman who carries history on her skin, without needing to explain it. Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. This is the version of Miss Dior that has no interest in being serious, and doesn't need to be. It just wants to be happy, and it is. Wear it to work on a day when you want to smell effortlessly put together, at a brunch with your girlfriends, on a casual afternoon out, or any day when elegance needs to feel light, not heavy. On the skin, it's fresh, delicate, and softly sweet. Spring in perfume form, with no weight and no drama. Peony, damask rose, and white musk. This is the perfume of the woman who blooms in any room without needing to announce herself. Miss Dior Rose and Roses. Created to capture one single thing, freshly cut roses in the early morning, still touched by dew. As simple as that, and for exactly that reason, impossible to forget. Wear it on warm summer days, on a casual daytime date, on a light trip, or whenever you want rose without the weight that rose usually carries. On the skin, it's aquatic, rosy, and fresh as a breeze. Delicate and modern without any effort at all. Rose de Grace, rose garland, and fresh musk. This is the perfume of the woman who finds elegance in the simplest things. J'adore Eau de Parfum. Charlize Theron. A golden palace of Versailles. Bare, barefoot, completely free. That image became the definition of what luxury femininity looked like for an entire decade, and the perfume behind it has never needed to prove anything since. Wear it on the special night that cannot be forgotten, at a business dinner where being underestimated is simply not an option, at a gala, an anniversary, or when you want him to still be thinking about you the next morning. On the skin, it's opulent, floral, and fruity. Warm as gold, rich as real luxury. Ylang ylang, apricot, centifolia rose, and musk. This is the perfume of the woman who doesn't need anyone's approval to take up the space she deserves. J'adore Parfum d'Eau. J'adore. Reimagined for the woman who wants the luxury and the elegance, but entirely on her own terms. Same iconic flowers, same Dior opulence, just cleaner, lighter, and built for the way women actually live now. Wear it to work when you want sophistication without excess, at a business lunch, on a trip, or in any moment where the original J'adore would be too much and nothing would be too little. On the skin, it's silky, fresh, and floral. The opulence of J'adore, breathing more freely, lighter, more intimate. It wears like a second skin from morning to night without ever feeling heavy. Jasmine, rose, and aqueous musk. This is the perfume of the modern woman who refuses to compromise on elegance, but chooses everything with more intention. Hypnotic Poison. In 1998, Dior decided to create the opposite of everything it stood for. No delicate flowers, no lightness, no Paris. Just night, mystery, and a sweetness so intense it borders on dangerous. Wear it to a late-night party where you want to be the conversation. On a date with an older man, you want to leave completely undone. On a cold winter night. Or in any moment when you've decided to be impossible to ignore. On the skin, it's warm, creamy, and enveloping. sweet and dangerous at the same time. People will ask what you're wearing before they know your name. Bitter almond, vanilla, jasmine, and musk. This is the perfume of the woman who knows exactly what power she has and chooses to use it. Dior Addict EDP, created for the woman who never apologizes for anything. And 2 decades later, it's still exactly that. Wear it to a night out with your girlfriends when you want to be the most intense version of yourself. When you're seeing someone again who needs to understand what they walked away from. Or any night when showing up fully is the only intention. On the skin, it's floral and oriental, warm and rich, with that vanilla sweetness that creates dependency in the most literal sense. Bourbon vanilla, damask rose, and sandalwood. This is the perfume of the woman who lives without half measures. Joy by Dior. After all of it, the history, the seduction, the opulence, Dior created a perfume called Joy. And it may have been the most courageous thing the house has ever done. Wear it to work every single day without thinking twice, at a family dinner, on a quiet Sunday, or any moment when you don't want drama, you just want to be happy and smell incredible while you are. On the skin, it's luminous, floral, and warm. Sunlight in fragrance form. Light without being shallow, elegant without any effort. Rose de Grace, magnolia, and musk. This is the perfume of the woman who has made peace with who she is and smells exactly like it. Now leave in the comments which more combines with you.